Good morning. Today I want to share Romans 8, verse 28, which says, "And we know that God causes all things to work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to his purpose." Yesterday was hard for me because my baby, he's 20, so he's not really a baby, but he's my baby. My baby moved out. And I have a daughter who's 25. She still lives at home. She goes to college and knows that, hey, I have to work and I have to buy a car yet, before I can move out. But my son has a car and he's working full time, and he just had an opportunity that presented itself and he went for it. So it seemed kind of sudden. I mean, I knew last week that it was a possibility, and yesterday it was, I'm moving out. So it happened quickly, but I knew this day would come, but I also know I had to let him go and trust that everything's going to be okay. But yeah, it didn't mean that I did not miss him and that it hurt, and I had to take some time to cry. And then last night my friend sent me this picture of the reflection of her clock on the ceiling, and it said 8:28, and she told me that she immediately thought of Romans 8:28 and shared it with me. And so this morning I woke up early, and I have not been for a run for a few days because by the time I got up and moving, it was too hot outside. So this morning, instead of doing my devotions first, like I always do, I decided I'm going to get out there and I'm going to run. And I put my praise music on and just ran and worshiped God and, felt him very present, letting me know it's okay. I know, I care. I know your heart, and it's going to be okay. And so I came back home and I started doing my devotions, and the first one reminded me that today is the halfway point for the year. And so I took time to reflect on what has happened so far this year. And of course, there's negative things that came to my mind right away, but I also had positives. I could see positives in each one of the negatives. And that made me smile because it was just like God saying, see, I have been faithful and I always will be faithful. And even though it may have seemed bad at the time, or maybe it didn't seem bad, it was a bad thing, he worked things out, and that, I could see positives that came from that situation. So I just wanted to encourage you this morning that if there's anything you're holding on to, or things that are worrying you, or you're anxious about something, just know that God can work it all out for your good, and he is faithful. He always has been and always will be. God bless and have a great day.